Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. Out here at the range today, I've got the CMMG MK17. If you're not familiar, let me just give you the quick rundown. It takes the Sig mags, if that's zooming in on it. If you can't tell, it says Sig on the bottom of that mag, but it takes the Sig M17 or P320 mag. So that's the lightest and greatest service pistol, the Sig M17. Hard to beat that for a workhorse pistol. This CMMG takes those same mags, and like I do in a lot of videos, when I get a new gun, I like to run a whole bunch of different types of ammo in it, see what shoots the best groups and what will actually run in the gun. What I did for this video, I went back into the safe and pulled out one box of every single 9mm ammo that I could find. So we're going to shoot 5 through this CMMG Resolute here and see what ammo it likes and what it doesn't, and yeah, should be a whole lot of fun. Let me zoom you in quick here and show you all the ammo we're going to sling through this thing. This one right here, this has a 16-inch barrel. Alright, so let me show you real quick what we're going to run through this thing. We got some Freedom munitions, 115 grain round nose, Winchester steel case, 115 grain. Then we got some reloads from my buddy Randall. I think these are probably 115 grain, so we'll even see if it shoots some reloads. Then we got some Winchester white box, 115 grain, pretty common stuff. Then we got some Jesse James, what is this, 124 grain hollow point. And we got some more steel case. This is 115 grain steel case bar and all. Then we got some Norma MHP. This is actually what I carry in my 9mm. This is 108 grain, kind of an odd weight. Then we got some Fiocchi 115 grain full metal jacket. And then I think this is the heaviest, yeah, Fiocchi 147 grain. I'm going to load all these up, shoot 5 of each like I said. See if this CMMG Mark 17 wants to eat them. Alright, so first mag I'm going to do, Freedom munitions, full metal jacket. I got 5 loaded up in one of these Sig magazines. But we'll see if it runs these. And the, in case y'all want to know, scope I got on here, the Athlon Argos BTR 1:8. But should be pretty close to being sighted in. Let's see if it runs this Freedom munitions. And we're going to run the table with all this stuff. We got 2 yellow pieces of steel up there. I'm going to shoot the silhouette, maybe the one big one beside it. We'll see what happens. Well, ran those. Next mag I got is some of this steel case Winchester. See if it runs the steel. We run a bunch of this, and a big shout out to Gun Prime. That's where we got that steel case stuff. Thanks to Gun Prime. See if it runs the steel. I think I missed one there somehow, but hey, last round hold open on the steel case. Next, let me load 5 here of Randall's reloads. Alright, so here's that box from my buddy Randall. These are all Randall's reloads. See if it likes the reloads. No problem with those. Next, we got the Winchester white box. Everybody shoots a lot of Winchester white box. Alright, so this mag, 5 rounds of Winchester white box, 115 grain. Probably some of the most common ammo you can get. Ran that stuff too. What's next? Next we got Jesse James. And this Jesse James stuff is supposed to be some pretty hot, pretty good defensive ammo. I've carried it a time or two. But see if it runs the Jesse James. And this is what, I think a little heavier, 124 grain. Had one of them, looks like it didn't want to feed that last one there. Whatever reason. Alright. Didn't want to feed the last Jesse James. Next one we got is some steel case bar and all. So the second steel case we got out here. See if it shoots these. Shot those. Oh, I forgot I put 6 in there. I had 1 extra in that box. Yep, there's the last round hold open. Forgot I had 6 in there. Alright, now we got 2 different types of Fiocchis over here. I'm going to load the 115 grain up here quick. Alright, so here goes the 115 grain Fiocchi. Just round nose stuff. Let's see if she runs a Fiocchi 115. Ran that. Next is some of this Fiocchi 145 or 147 grain jacketed hollow point. Look at the end of that. This is some pretty nasty stuff. Real heavy hollow point. See if it'll eat the heavy stuff here. Ooh, it didn't like one of the heavy ones. Looks like it did the same thing on that Jesse James. So that Jesse James is a little heavier too. Alright, then fired those 2 last ones. So out of the box it might not like the heavier stuff as it's set up. The last is this normal stuff. Alright, and like I said, this is actually the stuff that I keep in my carry 9mm. Norman MHP. This is the lightest stuff out here. See if it likes to eat the light ammo. Yep, I like that light stuff. Alright, now just because we can, I'm going to do a mag dump. I filled this mag up with 21 rounds of the Winchester 115 grain steel case ammo. If I'm going to burn a bunch of ammo, I'm going to pick the cheapest ammo I got. So, here we go with a 21 round mag dump. I'm going to shoot that same steel we were shooting right up there. That's at 20 yards. I don't know if I said that yet, but 21 round mag dump with that Winchester steel. Let's see what happens. I dig it. I love it. Pretty easy to keep that on target, even burning through that. I probably could have done a little faster, but I didn't want to miss and embarrass myself on the camera. But let's run up there and check that steel real quick. All of those shots were at 20 yards. I think for being out here and just doing some ammo testing, we're doing some pretty good groups off the shoulder. Let's go check it out. Yeah, so there's this piece of steel we were shooting at 20 yards. I'd say not too shabby. I was holding just about right dead center of that group the whole time. Ain't no telling how many rounds we just shot, but pretty good for off the shoulder 20 yards, sending them in there pretty fast, testing some ammo. Talk about a save. Oh, man. I think I just pulled a muscle in my arm coming down that mud. Whew, but we didn't fall. I didn't get dirty and I didn't drop the camera in the mud. Man, that hurt. I think I just threw up my neck and pulled a muscle in my arm. Thanks for coming along with us and checking out this video today, guys. Doing an ammo test on the CMMG MK17. Like I said, hey, takes those Sig M17 mags. If a Sig is what floats your boat, hey, I'd say check one of these babies out. Pretty cool. Paul counted. He said we shot 68 rounds. Out of all of that ammo testing, we had 2 hiccups, 1 failure to feed each of Jesse James 124 grain and then a 147 grain Fiocchi. So fresh out of the box. It didn't want to feed 2 of the heavier ones, but did a majority of them. So I'm no expert on ARs and buffer weights and all that, but hey, that's our science for the day, testing all that ammo. Burned up a whole bunch of steel ammo, and that's something I really like to see. But you saw on that yellow steel target, we ate that sucker up, no problem. Super low recoil, slinging some 9mm, had some steel. But like I said, if a Sig is what floats your boat, check out one of these CMMG MK17s. Pretty cool. As always, appreciate you guys watching big time. Don't forget to check out my friends at the Heavy Metal channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the WHOTEEWHO channel if you haven't already. We'll see you on the next one. CMMG MK17 Resolute. WHOTEEWHO.